This is another edition of One Play Wednesday. This is going to be a look at DeVante Parker's ridiculous 3rd and 9 catch against the Cleveland Browns. The Patriots went into Cleveland and just bullied the Browns all over. Slowed down, shut down for at parts of the game the Browns' vaunted running game. Bailey Zapp, hopefully I'm saying his name right, had himself another really good day. And DeVante Parker, when he's been able to play consistent snaps, has had an impact. Of course, we know he had a huge day against the Ravens. 150 yards receiving. I think he had 4 catches, 68 yards here against the Browns. And this one that you're going to see is probably his best catch this year. 3rd and 9. He's an outside receiver. He's the X in their offense. They go trips or bunch away from him often. And you can do this to DeVante Parker. It's not like all his catches are just jump balls, but you can do this when you got a guy with his timing, his athleticism. You know, they're trying to take him off his route a little bit with a jam from the inside out. But it's kind of like guys like this. He's a little bit like Jamar Chase, except for, he's bigger than Jamar Chase, obviously older at 29 years old. It doesn't bother him that much to be redirected back towards the sideline because he still has the ability to go up and get the football. It's a real steal for the Patriots, if you ask me, for what they got him for. I believe a 6th-round pick is what all it took to grab him from the Dolphins. Interesting to me because he seems like a rare guy. He seems like a guy who can do this against, I'm not going to say no matter what the coverage is, but he's kind of like a man beater just because of his jumping ability. So when I say that, what I mean is, like, you clearly got man here. You're going to get man chasing across here. You definitely have man here on Parker. And then up top, you've got tight end, running back being covered in man. So it's man free with a 5-man rush. There's no low hole dropper, and this is just the right read for the quarterback in terms of where the matchup is to go to. Whenever you get man, me personally, I'm always thinking of like routes like that because it opens up all this space that's cleared out, by the 2 receivers who were lined up down here, clearing this area out. But you have DeVante Parker, he gives you that 3rd option or that 4th option on the play where maybe he's not open. So I don't know I don't know about you guys, but I constantly get a little perturbed when I hear about like pre-draft process guys, especially like Drake London. I'm digressing here a little bit. Drake London only catches jump balls. Drake London, there's no separation. Drake London just goes up and gets balls over smaller DBs. Well, he's not going to get smaller by coming to the NFL. He's still going to be able to do those things. And that's also, if you ask me, a mischaracterization of guys like DeVante Parker, Drake London. They're able to do these things. That's an asset. That's not a drawback in their game. I'm glad for him that he's getting an opportunity to play in New England. Still kind of think like, wow, what kind of impact could he have had in Miami with Tyreek Hill and Waddle? Now, granted, Miami's health status of their offense is drastically different than it was early in the year when the Ravens saw him. And then their defenses, if you ask me, being mismanaged, putting guys at risk in terms of coverage stuff. Let me know what you think of DeVante Parker's catch. I have no idea if this has been used, by the NFL or whatever, but if it has, then I'll just demonetize this video. Gives quarterback options. Look, find the free safety, say, oh, I'm just going to go up top over here to my guy, and I know we've got a 60, 70% chance of him to go get this football and come down with it. That's an asset, being able to make jump ball catches. If you've ever, it's kind of interesting to me. A lot of the times when I hear people talk about, oh, they only catches jump balls. He only catches 50-50 balls. Only catches fades. Have you ever coached or played against someone who's able to do those things against you? Have you ever gone up against a 6'2", 6'3" receiver who's able to do those things? What defense do you draw up to stop him? It's very difficult and very demanding. I'm glad that DeVante Parker's getting a chance to shine. Numbers aren't overwhelming, obviously, through 6 weeks of the season. But showing up on film against the Ravens, definitely. Here against the Browns. Let me know what you think of his catch. And then, obviously, the confidence that the quarterback had in him being the 3rd-string quarterback and now having won, I think, 2 games for the New England Patriots so far.